Yo, what's good, guys? How are you doing this morning? Back on another live stream. The downstem on my bong is super dirty, but I don't want to roll a J right now, so it looks like that's how I will be consuming this morning. Ooh, I hope you guys are having. My hip just popped. I'm getting old as shit. Hope you guys are having a great Friday morning thus far. Or if you see this video later, I hope you're having a great Friday. If you see it after Friday, I hope you're having a great day. Leading into the weekend, tomorrow I'm going to this Canna Fest event out here in Chicago. I'm planning on going at least. Put in the comments if anybody else is going. I know this is early, so I'll ask later in the live stream. Maybe some people will pop up who are going. If you do see me there tomorrow, feel free to say what's up. Don't be too nervous. I'm a pretty shy guy in person. What I consider myself, I'm shy if I don't know people. I think that's almost anybody. But there are some people who, even if you know them well, they're not going to be talking a lot. That's not me. If you know me well, I'm going to talk a long time, probably. I think I'm going to sprinkle a little key on top of this bowl because it's Friday. Pizza King, what's good from Louisiana? Jay Calvin, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I never know. I'm from the South, so LA, Louisiana to me. You talking about Louisiana? Or you talking about LA like Los Angeles? Either way, welcome to the live stream. What's good, Murky? How you doing? Calvin, you doing all right? What's up? Oh, you from Cali? I got you. What's up, dude? Welcome into the live stream. You up early? That Keith got me. That Keith indeed got me. I did a video last night on my personal channel. I put it out. I do wish I had more graphics and stuff like that, but it's a video that you guys who like to hear me talk and not necessarily talk just about weed stuff, but kind of talk about life stuff as well. I think you'll enjoy it. It's on my personal channel. It's the most recent video I put out, and I think it's a video I like. You know what I mean? It's a video that I really enjoy putting out. It's an idea that I really wanted to talk about. Not that I don't want to talk about everything I talk about, but it's a video that I really enjoy making. So I encourage you guys to go watch it if you guys are interested in a different side of my content. I'm still smoking in there. Don't worry. I'm still smoking, but I'm kind of talking about more just like life shit to me, a little bit more broader concept stuff to me than just niching it down to talking about any weed strains or anything like that, which I like talking about all these different things because I feel that we all live like multifaceted lives, and I like how weed can kind of connect to the other facets of our lives more so than just focusing always on the weed itself. Oh yeah, Monkey. I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's called, I forgot what it's called, Switching Directions. I'm dead, Colin. I actually can just vibe and talk. All I need, if I get like 3 comments from you guys, I could talk for 20 minutes. That's literally what it is. If the comments are outside of good morning, you know what I mean? But you talk about how I can sit here. I can sit here and talk about how I can sit here and talk about that. And it's just like kind of getting those things together. I appreciate it, Colin. I'm trying to get my setup nicer. I need another poster or something like that behind me. I need to fill up more of the wall, but for now, I just keep moving forward with what I got. But I feel like I don't know how many live streamers. I've started to see more live streamers and smoking live streamers just turn on the camera and talk. But when I was starting to do it, and I'm not saying I started any training, I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm saying is that I enjoy just turning on the camera and talking to you guys and having it like a smoke session. I don't necessarily feel like I always need to have a central theme, because you guys could bring a theme. You know, sometimes you guys know what you guys want to talk about much better than I do. I need to clean that down stem too. The Keith flush that dirty down stem. I appreciate it, Colin. I appreciate it. I enjoy talking. I enjoy chopping up. This is like I get to meet new people. Like I don't feel like I've seen your name in here too much. And there are some people that I consistently see in the live stream, and there's some people like you, and I don't think I see Pizza King before. There's some names that are new, and then there are names like Slow DK, and I see Calvin, and I see Jay Calvin. I see these people pretty often in live stream, so I think it's kind of cool. And obviously, we're not in person, but these are still connections that wouldn't be made otherwise. And so I like in the morning getting to just kind of start off a day, meeting some new people, seeing what some new ideas are, and just hanging out with you guys, you know. Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 pieces. I think I could show some of them, but maybe. We got some up there. But I clean usually a good amount of them, and then I like use them one at a time. And right now I'm at the end of that cycle, so I need to go back and wash them all again. Mr. West, Griffin, welcome in, guys. Welcome into the live stream. I can't wait till one day I'll for sure have like a studio and it's actually going to be live, at least for people who are in my city, obviously. I'm still going to do the live stream like this, but I want to be able to have smoke sessions with people like around me. And I'm not saying like a lot of people, but like have 10 people in there, get to join in and actually bring in conversation and shit like that. Not necessarily questions for me, but like topics that can be addressed. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of times I feel like as like the creators aren't getting that feedback from the people enough in terms of different ideas and stuff like that, because people can pick other people's brains for other things and more ideas can flow than just my ideas to you guys. Oh yeah, definitely a blessed morning. Every morning another opportunity, for sure. Yeah, this works kind of like my podcast right now. I don't really know what I would call the Cannabis Library, because I do a lot of reels and all that type of shit too. So, and I got hella views in this last reel, so I appreciate you guys for that as well. Or shorts, is that what it's called on YouTube? YouTube Shorts. Yeah. If I found like 10 people who would do a smoke session, I would do it. I would do it. I would just have to find a location, but I think I can find a location. But I get like a 10-person smoke session this summer in Chicago, I could make that happen, I think. The only price would be the location split between 12 to 15 people probably. Because I know people that will come, but then like I need to find like probably like 10 random people for a Chicago smoke session. and I'll come with some ideas, some talking topics and shit like that, because we're gonna talk. That's really, like, it's going to be talking. It's damn near gonna be like an AA meeting or some shit. But we smoking weed, because that's how it needs to be. Like, conversation needs to be stimulated. It doesn't, like, connections and stuff do not naturally happen. Everybody wants to go, I want to keep stuff organic and that. No, this is not natural. Me making this video, being up at 9 a.m., lights around me, like, on and shit like that, like smoking weed right now, this is not a natural occurrence. This was made happen every single day for the past 20 weeks or whatever, you know? So with that being said, that's not something that just naturally happened. It had to be stimulated for it to then happen. And so that's kind of how all connections really occur. So with that being said, we'll do something live in Chicago this summer, hopefully. I have a lot of plans this summer, actually, and some stuff I'll announce to you guys once it's, like, really in motion. But yeah, I'm excited about this summer. This summer should be pretty crazy. And if another way to make some money, but we worry about money another time. We build value. But seriously, I am not a money chasing person in any stretch of the imagination. So you don't get it. T-Dub, what's good? Kid Kari, what's good? Don't get me wrong, I like money too. I'm just not chasing it. Exactly, Colin. Maybe y'all need to start a show up or whatever. You just need to put a mic in between you. You can talk and chop it up and shit. That's all I do. That's all I do. Y'all think my shit be more organized. I do encourage you guys, though, now that people are on, to watch the video I put out on my personal channel yesterday. It's the Grant Patterson channel, straight above. It's kind of about habits and stuff like that. And it's not necessarily just habits, but it's also about just, like, changing directions a little bit in life, you know, and how people can be versatile and add on new skills. So it's really like a self-improvement thing. So if you're interested in, like, those type of topics, I encourage you to hop onto the Grant Patterson channel after this live stream. Of course, you wouldn't want to leave the live stream, and just check that out. Some lunch and sour space candy, Delta 8 dab. That's what's up, Kid Car. I got some Delta 8 crumble that I might smoke with you guys. I'm for sure going to put some Instagram shit out about it, but I might make a video about it too. It all kind of just depends on what my schedule be looking like. These days it don't be that busy, but at the same time, the day still passes fast regardless. So it's like, you really got to take advantage of the time. Maybe it's the weed. And T-Dub, shout out to you. Appreciate you tuning in from Twitch. I know not a lot of people be on the Twitch. Yeah, you're the only person on Twitch right now, so I don't know if people, this is what I was referring to when I said Chicago smoke session. We gotta figure out something. I don't know what comments everybody can see. You know, I don't know if it's the comments, like, I really don't know. I think y'all can only see the comments from the channel you're tuning in from, though. And I've realized that over time. Like, but that's what's good. I would have to pay for Streamlabs, because in Streamlabs displays the comments on the screen from all channels. Yeah, that's okay. Came over from YouTube. Appreciate it, T-Dub. I've never really given too much, like, mind or thought to Twitch, to be honest. I just made the account and I go on there on StreamYard just because StreamYard gives you the option to. But I've never even, like, worked on the profile really or anything like that. I think I might have a little description on there and a thumbnail or something, but I've hardly given any mind to it. It's time for another bowl. I've talked enough. Even though I'm going to continue talking while I pack this bowl, because y'all came here to hear me talk. I don't understand. As a kid, I was told I talk so much. I got in trouble all the time for talking. Now, people come and hang out with me and I talk. It's crazy how life works, huh? Like when I have kids, I don't know what to tell them. Because there are times that you just have to shut the hell up. Sometimes you have to shut up. But at the same time, telling a kid to not talk too much is like fucking them up too. Because then they feel a certain type of way. But maybe that's just how it goes. Maybe by being told to shut up, you want to talk even more. All kids want to do shit, but they're told not to do more. Because when my teachers told me to stop talking, I didn't stop. I just started talking to them. And I just keep talking to the kids around me. Yeah, come to think of it, all the way through high school, I was getting in trouble for talking. Yeah. I was getting in trouble for talking all the time. I still would get in trouble for talking. I was in Catholic church. I was sitting in Catholic church with my girlfriend, and then the priest goes up there and he talks about, maybe I shouldn't even go into this. Sometimes when pastors be talking about some shit, like if I hadn't been there with her, I would have got up and got out. I've gone to church before. The preacher talks about some shit. I'm like, oh, this is what he's talking about today. I'm done. The niggas be having me so fucked up. I've walked out of church at least 3 times in my life. I've walked out of church, out of movies. When there is a message in front of me that I don't agree with, I'm getting up and I'm walking out. Especially if I'm just like, this is not gonna offer me anything. My dad and I have walked out a good 3 movies. I stayed for some, slept in there, took a nap, just got up and left. I don't appreciate shit that I don't like. Oh my goodness. But when I was in class, I couldn't do that. But there would be some things that I just objectively disagree with. But in class, it's kind of, the disrespect would impact your grade. I don't care what that preacher thinks. That nigga has me fucked up. I'm not listening to this shit. Exactly. There's some shit that's just bullshit. I'm open-minded and I like hearing even some preachers talk a good message or something like that or whatever. But there's some shit I'm like, you got me fucked up. I'm not staying here. There's no way I'm about to listen to this. I've walked out on a Hispanic preacher, walked on a black preacher. These people, I don't want to hear what you have to say any longer. And tend to never go back. Oh my goodness. That shit's insane. And that day in that Catholic church, I would have walked out on that priest, but I was there with my girlfriend's family, so I had to be respectful. So instead, I just started talking. I was like, this is some bullshit. No, actually, I think I was just texting Nicole. When you gotta be in a quiet place, you text some shit. I was like, this is fucked up. This nigga's talking about some stupid shit. This shit ain't even true. Oh my goodness. People have so much respect for those people. I'm like, that nigga just has a robe on. I don't want to hear nothing. Maybe I'm just not as respectful as other people, but because they have some type of false authority, I'm not about to sit here and just listen to some stupid shit. Yeah, preachers and pastors are the same thing. Preachers, pastors, priests, they're all clergymen. They're all in the whole grand scheme of that shit. Religious leaders. But all I'm saying is that was a long rant to tell y'all. You don't have to believe everything. Even if I said some shit that y'all just were like, nah, he's got me fucked up. I don't be saying that wild of takes, in my opinion. No, I've had some wild takes, probably, to some people. But if that was the case, I think other people should also say, fuck this. And people unsubscribe sometimes. I've had people unsubscribe after videos and stuff like that. It is what it is, you know. That's how it goes. I know uniform people. There's a reason why uniforms exist, you know. But I'll be reading and watching too much George Carlin. No, yeah, what's his name, right? Am I tripping? I'm high as shit. Yeah. Hell yeah, kid. Except I'm not I would say I personally can say I believe in God is the thing. But I just don't believe in all people that are talking on behalf of him. I have no shame in saying that I believe in God. But some of these people that be talking on behalf of him, I can't get with it. Or at least say they are. That ass. Trying to stay hydrated today. I struggle. I think I gotta take a break from running today though. My knees are so fucking tired. But we'll see how the day goes. When it's raining, I like running in the rain. We'll see what happens. Bro, I'm fried. Y'all ever been fried and went running in the rain? I'm probably the only psycho who would do some shit like that. Oh no, Colin. When I live in apartments, sometimes with the gym, I'll go run on the treadmill there and stuff, maybe some light machine stuff, but I love the rain. I like the rain. I like the rain, I like the snow, I like the sunshine. I have learned how I attack each one of those days type shit, how I can feel best in those days. I don't know, I like all those elements. I like cold days. My least favorite is like burning hot days. This weekend I'm going to like that Canna Fest out here in Chicago. And I don't know where I'm pointing, you know, somewhere out here in Chicago. And what else am I doing? And I'm going back to that part-time job I have on Sunday because I need some money. But yeah, I'm only doing like one day of that job this week. If you like to, I'd be smoking weed in these live streams. If you'd like to donate to the live stream fund, you can follow the flame. I'm planning on going. I'm planning on going. I don't know yet. But no, actually I am going. I just don't know what time yet. But I'm going. I don't know. I never know what to expect with these smoking events. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been to a good amount of them now, and rarely are they fun. Rarely can you really smoke. And rarely do I want to be there longer than like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And this is probably very unprofessional of me, but if I don't like being places, I'd be dipping. You know. I cannot, Colin, I could tell you what everybody else would tell you, but like streetwise and all that type of stuff, I really can't tell you. I'm new in Chicago. This is my first year here. So I don't have a car either. So I bike and I get pretty far on my bike, but I don't be just venturing out everywhere because you'd have to get on a train, connect trains and stuff like that. Like I have specific places I go and shit, but most of my time is really spent at the crib. No, the networking events, like you have to get invited to them or they're like extremely expensive. Like there was one this week, I think it's at $450 or something. I was like, $450, what? Oh, I have no interest in driving. I'm retired. There's no need to have a car. If I had a car, I would really have no purpose for it. Yeah, I ride a bike everywhere. If it's within 10 miles, I'll ride a bike there. Realistically. When I was in Houston, I'd be biking like 25 miles, bro. Out here, it's like nothing. Chicago's tiny. I mean, if you're talking about Texas cities, it's smaller than all the major cities in Texas. Like, you can get across it like easy. Because in Texas, I was biking in San Antonio. I was biking 10 miles to work every day, 10 miles back home. 45 minutes each way. It's like a normal commute for anybody else. I lived in the suburbs. I biked. I'd be biking 10, 15 miles. All right, Colin. It's America, Fabo. I don't know what you mean. Like Chicago's America. I don't know where people think that it's something different, but it's honestly America. All right, G-Lock. And I'm coming from like Houston is literally like murder capital in America right now. So I'm coming from Houston to actually a safer city technically. Because murders in Chicago are like way down too. They said carjackings are like skyrocketing. And so they're choosing a new craft, which is a better thing. I'd rather somebody take a car than a life. Not a good thing, but move in the right direction, you know? But I don't know. And depending on what you do and what you look like and all this stuff, all the places are different for different, like better for different people. No, the Canna Fest, it should be live. I'm excited. I'm gonna go and check it out. Definitely bring some weed and see what's up. I'm definitely excited to go. I don't smoke nicotine. I used to. Is that a cigarette? I don't know anything about cigarettes. I've never tried one. I just don't know if that's what a port is. But I used to smoke a few cigars, and I was like, yeah, I don't like that much. And I used to smoke some. What I used to smoke? Hookah in college a lot. I smoked a lot of hookah in college, but I stopped that shit too. But no, the tobacco, I can't smell them. I can't stand the smell of cigarettes for real. And I love the smell of weed and weed burning even. That shit don't really bother me, but when it comes to cigarettes, the smell is like just off-putting for me personally. And I don't know how old everybody is, but I was at an age too to where it was it was taboo where I was growing up for kids to be smoking cigarettes. Like for a high school kid to be smoking cigarettes at my age, where I'm from, that was strange. Like cocaine would be more commonplace. Like it was strange to see that shit. And so and then vapes came after me. So like I was like right in a void to where like tobacco products were not popular in my high school at the time I was in high school. Right after me they were, and then probably like a little bit before me they were. But kids weren't getting caught like smoking cigarettes weren't a thing. Kids were smoking weed for real and eating edibles and shit. That was what was like really just going crazy at my school when I was growing up. See, yeah, I know there's schools and stuff where it's like a lot more common. I know kids who because I went to school 1 year out here in the Midwest in Ohio, and there were a lot of kids who were dipping in high school and shit like that. And I hadn't really seen that. That wasn't popular in my area. Like tobacco products were not popular in my area at all. White kids or black kids or like anybody. They were not kids smoking, like trying to sneak cigarettes for it. I mean, there might have been a few, but it was a strange thing. For sure. Because I know that's like really common in some places. And America is so big that all the different regions are so different. And Texas is so big even. I mean, people from different parts of Texas. Like, people from West Texas, a much higher chance they were going to be like dipping in like high school or something. Yeah, they have botanicals from like other plants. West Texas, okay, yeah, because I went to college in West Texas, and after a while, like after I saw that, I was like, a lot of these kids have been dipping, man. You can see in their teeth too. A lot of them have been dipping for years, and then we're like 19, so like this kid's been dipping. He was 14, 15 years old. Because like a couple kids transferred into my school from like the country areas outside of Houston, and I was in like the suburbs, but much closer to the city. And they would be dipping, and people would be like, well, what is this kid doing? And then people went to college, and then they got used to hanging out with kids from other areas and shit. And in college, that's where all vices just mix. In college, that's where you can dip, take a shot, smoke a J, do a line, and then take some Adderall so you can just keep going. Like that's how kids were in college because it was accessible. Even now, with all the shit that I've seen kids do, because I was an Uber driver, and I'd be driving around, and kids would be in the back seat, like people would drop cocaine on my floor in the back seat and shit like that, like crazy shit. And I just remember that I was like, man, like when these kids leave school, hopefully this shit like separates. Because these kids would be like off a perk, Xan, and had cocaine on them. And they'd be in my car telling me crazy shit. And I'll just be like, just drive. just driving around in my college town and shit like that. But this got completely random, this live, but that's just my experience, and I've seen how those drugs be converging in college like that. And I saw it start with how kids be dipping and drinking, smoking weed at the same time, and they just cool. And I heard that dip when you first try it will like knock you out. For anybody who's new to the live stream, I couldn't say I have a consistent topic I talk about every day. I just talk about random shit, and today the topic became that. Is there any more weed left in here? I don't think so. I guess I might as well get off. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me and hanging out for this completely random episode. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. I'll see you later.